I know you've got more.
The transformational thing should not be underestimated. Capgemini did a great report last year where they took 2 years to look at hundreds of companies, and they looked at two axes. One is the technological transformation. I mean, how shiny are your bright objects? And the other axis is your transformational capability. And they actually looked at it in 4 different areas. And I'm going to look at the report here in front of me. So there were the fashionistas that had high tech, but very little transformation. There was the beginners. There were the conservatives down there. But up the top right were the Digerati. These are people that had really high, intense technological innovation, and they really had the transformational strategy working. But the report went one step further. Over a 2-year period, they looked at the share price and the profitability. What they saw was that the Digerati were 26% more profitable than their peers. Now, how can you show that to a C-level boardroom and then not get excited that, hey, if we actually go along this journey, and it's hard, and we change our business, we can be 10, 20% more profitable? Because they are leaving their competitors behind, because they're able to move very quickly. Now, this is not for everyone. I think those of us in the room that are here because we want to hear about social media, it's fantastic, but it needs to get out of the marketing suite, as we said before. It needs to go further and further, but that will take time. I'm a realist. One of my first brand engagements was with a card issuer here in the UK, and it took 4 weeks to have the legal department approve the Twitter page, which had to have terms and conditions on it. Now, because I've worked for large organisations, I sat on my hands and went, okay, that's what it's going to take. It's going to take 4 weeks to approve. Guess what? Right now, if you look at their Twitter page, there are no terms and conditions. Like at the time, it went off the page and the legal people never read it because you couldn't read it properly. But you have to be prepared that this is going to take time. And the people that are affecting the change need to actually understand the technology. So back before when I mentioned that 48% of companies did not feel their executives were aligned, it's part of our responsibility to actually tell them the benefits. It's not just a Twitter page. It's not. Thankfully, the panel has yet to talk about more followers and more likes. Because if I hear another brand say we just need more likes and more followers, I'm going to scream. Because when they say that to me, I ask them, why? And 9 times out of 10 they go, we don't know, it just sounds cool to have more followers. But we need to get away from those metrics, which is just, frankly, fake. You can fake it. I wrote a blog post yesterday about this guy called Santiago Swallow, who's actually a guy called Kevin, who had deliberately created this person, given him a Twitter page, a Wikipedia page, bought a whole lot of Twitter followers, and he was famous overnight. And he's a fake. And you have to learn that sometimes these things are done for material means rather than for actual sales. So we need to move away from likes and move towards leadership.